Okay, this video is going to be for how to make a bridge. We're going to basically kind of trace and simplify. Simplify meaning we're not going to trace everything for this bridge, but we're going to trace some of it so that way we know, or you can tell that it's a bridge. So that's what we're going to do. Now I'm going to start with the tower piece right here. Then I'm going to do these. Then I'm going to do these little. I think these are called spirals or spires. Spires, I think is the word. There's these spires, and then these are the cable links, and then we'll do the like the road part. I'm pretty sure that's called a spire. I don't remember. All right, so let's get this tree. So easy peasy. Let's go to this polyline. I'm gonna zoom in, get the magnifying glass, and I'm just gonna zoom in once, one click, and that's good enough. Go back to my polyline, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this in 3 sections. So this is gonna be my one section. Then I'm gonna come over here to the left side. That's gonna be my second section, and then my third section will be the little pieces in the middle. All right, let's go. So let's do this part first. Remember, we're gonna try to work from the back to the front. So just need a, really, I just need a rectangle here. Nothing really, oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Nothing really elaborate. And you see I'm missing a lot of it there, but that's fine. I don't need, like I said, I don't need it to be elaborate. And remember the word simplify. We're not making it look, it's going to look like the bridge, but it's not going to be 110% like the bridge. Let's put the fill color on transparent, and I still have my line there so I can see it. And I'm going to do the other side. That was a dangerous click I just did right there because it was really close to the last one. I'm going to work my way up. And that's the other side. And then we're going to do the center. Now your bridge might not have these exact same pieces, but that's okay. Most bridges look like this. I mean, this is what you call a suspension bridge, which most iconic or most bridges that you're going to see pictures of are going to be suspension bridges. So most of the pictures that you find are going to be a bridge just like this one. It's rare for a bridge not to be. I don't know the type, the name. I guess there's a drawbridge, and I don't know what the plane, like when it's not a suspension bridge. And that shows you how common this type of bridge is, because I don't even know the name. I should like look it up. Bridge types. All right, so that part is done. I can come back and fix this later. Now let's do the spires. I don't know if that's the right name for those. I feel like that's the right name, but I could be wrong. All right, and all I'm going to do is make a line for these. So I'm going to just go to the back one here. Hopefully click on the edge of that rectangle that I made earlier. I'll bring it down. Oh, I gotta bring it closer. Click here. Click here. Click here. Click here. Let me move it over some. Click there. Click there. Click there. And I move it over. Oh, that's as far as it goes. So click here, and then I can stop right here. I'm gonna go off the page. Bam. It's got this weird extra thing here. That's okay. Watch this. I'm gonna say fill color, transparent. And since I'm here, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna make my bridge red. So I'm gonna say red, and then It's a little bit too big. So let's say, let's say the line size is like 3. 3 is okay. All right, so now I got to do the same thing again. Go here. Here, actually, I got to do it 2 more times after this. That's okay, though. Click here. And, click here. And then I'm going back because sometimes the line isn't working the way I want to. So you got to pay attention and make sure that it's following what you're trying to trace out. There we go. So that's that part. Then I got to come on this side. You see there's 2 more over here. So I got to do those 2. Easy peasy. 1 more. All right. So I double clicked at the end of there. Don't forget to do that. All right. So I think I said I was going to do the cable links next, but I'm not now. I'm going to do this bridge part because these cable links are going to take a while to do. They're easy, but there's just a lot of them. And I'm not definitely going to do all of them, but trying to make the line all those times is going to be really annoying. So let me do this part because I can just make a rectangle for the most part. I am going to use my curve tool for this part because it's a little slight bend in the bridge that I want to capture. So this part is pretty straight on the top. See, that part is not that bad. It's maybe a little itty bitty bend, but the bottom, and you see I went off the page there, that's fine. But then the bottom has more of a bend to it. Not a big bend, but a slight bend. There we go. And I'm going to switch that part to a dark red. Oh, wrong thing. Dark red. There we go. And then take this the pencil color or the line color, and take that off. And now let's go make these annoying lines. We're just going to go to poly tool. And like I said, I'm not going to do all these. Just going to get a few. What I'm doing is click at the top, double click at the bottom, and change it to, let's get a dark red, but not as dark. And make sure the fill color's off. All right, let's get the rest of this bridge. And this is going to be the most annoying part, having to go and keep clicking on this thing here. Man. If any of you guys decide to do this type of work for a job or for college, there's better programs. We're just using this one because it's free. So you can definitely get some of this stuff done faster, better, easier, all that stuff. But we got to use what we got. And that's kind of what artists do. Artists find a way to use what they have. Somebody's texting over here. I don't really have time to look at that. I gotta focus on what I'm doing. I don't know if you hear, but it's kind of like click, bring it down, double click. click, or poly tool, click, bring it down. Why is it messing up right there? What is it doing? You see this? All right, let me move over one. All right, something is weird happening here. That's about. There we go. Something weird happened there. Let's keep on moving. I don't know why that messed up, but okay. Oh, I can see that's not the right size. All right. Polyline. Click. Drag it. Double click. Polyline. Click. Drag. Double click. Polyline. Click. Drag. Double. Look, why is it doing that? That's so weird. Click. Drag. Double click. Click. Drag. Double click. Polyline. Click. Drag. Double click. Polyline, click, drag, double click, click, drag. This thing is like getting on my nerves right now. Click, drag, double click. All right, well, you know what? Watch this. I'm gonna click on this one, say Control C, Control V. Can't do anything about that. It's like messing up for some reason. It's like my computer is acting weird. All right, let's leave it. Let's leave it like that. I like kick something under my desk. Now we're going to go and zoom back out. And I'm going to make another tab here. I'm going to delete this stuff. And now I'm going to bring my bridge over here. And then I'm going to fix my bridge up. So to bring your bridge or whatever you make to another page, if you did it like how I'm doing it, you're going to go. This is the white section over here. I'm going to click, drag it over. See that box? Put that box over top of all the stuff I just made. Let go. Then I don't want the picture. I don't want any of this photograph. So I'm going to hold Control CTRL on my keyboard, and I'm just going to click on that photo. And then you see it only has the box around my bridge. So now I'm going to say Control C. I'm going to say it one more time. I said Control C. C for cat. Go to my new slide. Then I'm going to say Control V. Boom. And there's my bridge. All right, so let's start filling this in. Let's make this one. Let's make that red too. I was thinking about what color to make it. And let's make this one a darker red. All right, now I gotta click on these. I'm gonna click on one, then I'm gonna hold CTRL, that's Control. If you happen to be on an Apple computer, you're gonna hit the Apple button or the Command. That's like the same thing. And I clicked the wrong thing here, so I had to zoom in because there's something too close together. That is my spire. Let's click on that. And then let's click here. And now we're looking good. All right, and then let's make these ones. Let's make them this red color. I believe that's that one. Let's take this, the pencil or the outline off. And I'm also going to say Control CTRL and then down. So it goes underneath that one part. All right, so now it's looking like a bridge. This still has an outline on it. So go to the pencil and say transparent. There we go, starting to look more like a bridge every day. I'm gonna make these a dark color too. I go to pencil for this one because I only use the pencil. And let's say this darker red. And this darker red. So this is not looking that bad. I see another line here. Hold on. Pencil, transparent. All right, so now it's not looking too bad. Only thing I need to fix is you see some of my lines aren't straight. That's not a big deal. And then this doesn't connect. That's the bigger thing. These vertical lines need to connect to this bridge and not be like hanging loose. So we just have to go in here and make sure that they connect. You can either click on it once and adjust it, or you can click on it twice, double click, and then the bubble, the purple bubble comes up. And you can adjust it that way. Either way, you're gonna have to adjust it. That's the way you make it look right. It's annoying because you gotta have to go get each one. But when you're done that, your bridge will look like a bridge. Let me try to get these real quick. Try to do it as fast as I can. It's not a fast process. I'm gonna zoom in one more time to help me out. So I got my magnifying glass. And then I'm gonna go get the pen, the arrow or the cursor, whatever you want to call it. Double click, let's move it up. Double click, move this one up. Double click, move it 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 up. Oh, that one's almost a little bit too high. Double click, move it up. I'm gonna double click on this one and just move this down. Nope, too far down. And I'm also say control down. Does that work? Let me click on it again. Control down. There we go. All right, so now let's zoom back out here. Zoom. I hit the arrow next to zoom and say fit. That is a bridge. That's a good bridge. Well, I like my bridge. Hopefully you like my bridge. But this is how you would make a bridge. And that's going to be the end of this video. I'll see you in class.